Ember of Defiance, Silva's stand. One tiny act of defiance can ignite a revolution against impossible odds. What if your smallest effort could spark a miracle in the face of chaos? In a lush valley where ancient willows swayed and crystal brooks sang, a vibrant community of creatures thrived. Hares bounded through meadows, finches trilled from treetops, and life pulsed in joyful rhythm. But one sweltering noon, terror struck. A raging wildfire erupted, its flames gorging on grasses and towering pines. Panic surged as animals scattered, their sanctuary crumbling in a storm of embers. Farmers from a nearby settlement saw the towering smoke and rushed forward, clutching jugs, sacks, and whatever tools they could muster to battle the blaze. Every soul fought desperately, yet the fire's fury seemed unstoppable. High in a gnarled sycamore, a young warbler named Silva clung to her twig-woven roost. Her tiny chest heaved as the inferno's heat scorched her feathers. For a heartbeat, she imagined darting to the safety of distant skies, leaving the valley to its fate. But a fierce spark flared in her soul. If I abandon this place, my home and all who share it will vanish. I may not save everything, but I'll fight for what I love. With no second thought, Silva zipped to a shimmering brook, scooped a droplet in her beak, and sped back to fling it at the flames. The drop hissed uselessly against the fire's might, but she didn't falter. Back and forth she flew, tireless, each droplet a silent vow to resist. From a craggy perch, a raven named Coryx watched, his dark eyes gleaming with disdain. He crowed, "Pathetic warbler, your puny droplets against this blaze? The valley's lost, and you're wasting your strength." Silva's wings ached, her breaths ragged, but her spirit blazed brighter. She locked eyes with Coryx and sang, "My drops may not end this fire, but they're my stand for home. I won't sit idle, hoping for miracles. Each flight is my fight, no matter how small." Coryx's cackle died, his sharp tongue stilled by her fire. Silva pressed on, a fleeting shadow between brook and blaze. Her relentless courage caught the farmers' eyes, their weary hearts lifted by her resolve. They poured water with renewed vigor, their efforts sinking with her flights. The fire, though fierce, began to waver under their united stand. As twilight painted the sky, the last embers sputtered out. The valley, though charred, stood resilient. Silva, wings heavy with exhaustion, settled in her roost, her heart alight with quiet triumph. She hadn't quenched the fire alone, but her tiny axe had kindled a collective will, proving even the smallest effort could shift fate. This isn't just a tale of a valley, it's your story. Life's infernos, struggles, fears, setbacks rage around us. Like Silva, we face moments where giving up feels easier than fighting. But true strength lies in the small, stubborn steps that refuse defeat. Silva's droplets didn't stop the fire alone, but they inspired a tide of action. Your efforts, however modest, can spark change too. The world moves for those who move first. So stand, act, fight drop by drop. Your courage could be the ember that turns despair to victory. Music rises. If Silva's fight stirred you, share it with someone who needs a spark of hope. Smash that like button, subscribe for more stories that fuel resilience, and join our tribe of dreamers. In the comments, write, "I'll keep fighting." Let's see how many will rise like Silva, defiant against the odds.